You may have heard a myth that old people need very little sleep. That's old people like me, 65 years and beyond, or maybe 60 years and beyond. But I think that's all not true. At least it's not true for me. I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day, not day, at night. So mind you, 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night every night. I'm not sure how much sleep you get, or if you really know how much you sleep every night. You may not have ever measured it. And what's the purpose of this sleep? Well, everybody knows, but we sometimes just ignore. This is the most essential element of your good health. It is, I think, much beyond even nutrition and exercise. All those who want to dispute this fact, that is, sleep is not all that important because you can get away with 4 or 5 hours of sleep, well, I leave it to them. But I got a book which I read long back, and this is the most concise and well researched book by Dr. Satchin Panda. He is one of the world known scientists on sleep. Circadian Code. Just read this. I'll show you the picture of that book now. Yes, this one. So read that. Probably that will change your thinking about what's the importance of sleep. So anyway, coming back to the topic, I sleep 7 to 8 hours each night. You can do the same, but it must meet first 4 fundamentals. That's I've designed my own fundamentals, but I think these apply to a lot of people. First thing is, you must have a desire to go to sleep that long. So if you're not desirous of sleeping that long, then nobody can force you to sleep. Second point, that is, you must give yourself an opportunity to sleep. That is, if you're going to sleep at 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and then you wake up at 5 o'clock, then there are not enough hours in the night to sleep. So you must sleep at such a time that there are enough hours. You don't, when you hit the bed, you don't immediately go to sleep. It takes time. So let's say half an hour. So it means if you want to sleep 8 hours, you must give yourself 8.5 to 9 hours of bed time. Then you get a sleep time of 7 to 8 hours. Third point is that it must synchronize with the earth's rotation, or you can say circadian rhythm, that is sunset and sunlight. So if it doesn't synchronize with these two things, then the possibility of getting a good night's sleep is not easy. And if you can meet these requirements, you possibly will be able to get a good night's sleep, 7 to 8 hours. If you try all this and you still can't get it, the reason is you haven't got a right procedure, and that's my fourth element. You must have a procedure in place whereby things must happen prior to when you go to sleep, things must happen after you get up from sleep, wake up, and in between. So you must make a whole procedure, and once you start following that procedure, you really go to sleep that long. I have a procedure in place for myself. So what I'm going to do is, just talking like this and telling you I sleep 7 to 8 hours, I'm going to prove it to you. Next week I'm going to show you my measurement from this watch, which goes onto the app, and that will show as to how much I really slept over a period of 7 days. And then I'll also share with you the procedure I follow. You don't have to really follow that procedure because everybody's circumstances are different, but you can modify that, you can make it suitable for your own self. So you try that, okay? And possibly you will get a good sleep. Well, it's not yet time here in Darwin to sleep, and India, I don't think so. It's 4 hours behind, so there's a long time before you really go to sleep today. So, but anyway, when you go to sleep, Have a good sleep. Good night.